All right, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at Tunguska, the Visitation. This is the enhanced edition. It is available on Steam if you'd like to check it out. The link will be down in the description. So this is a post-apocalyptic survival top-down shooter. The developer is Rotorus Workshop, same publisher. And this was released on June 2021. So let's go ahead and start us a new game. And I think I'm going to try this controller. Looks like it wants me to use the controller, so we'll go ahead and try it. If not, we'll go back to keyboard and mouse. We'll go with normal mode, so that's like adjustable damage to players, sleeping bag, and quick save are available. Normal chance of armored NPC, normal rate of enemy or energy consumption. All right, let's get into it. I think we may have to turn it down a little bit. But I'm not sure. What does it say? Seek fortune as a ghoul hunter in an abandoned Soviet Exclusion Zone. Use your grit and ingenuity to survive deadly radiation, mysterious anomalies, and poisonous mutants. So this is almost like, I guess, in the same vein as Stalker, but it's a top-down shooter. So here we go. It says New York City 1985 editor's office. Employee record. All right, we're going to go with this one. We got to enter a name. We're going to run with that Delroy Williams. It's going to be his name. Scrawny, nah. Heavy, athletic, muscular. Let's do that. It's going to be an Army veteran. So that's going to give us quick draw, stopping power. So we'll be good with the machine gun. Let's see what else we got. He'll be a gunsmith, fitness, handgun, explosion. All right, that should be fine, I think. So looking around, your first time in the editor's office, you have a look around. You can use the right analog stick to rotate the camera. Press R and B plus menu to open the main menu. That says where you can adjust camera rotation speed and remap controller buttons. Left button plus R button. Okay. Can we use... All right, they want me to use the controller, I guess. Game progress is not saved automatically. It must be saved manually with bed, sleeping bag, or quick save if available. You can select tutorial notes from the menu to open and review past tutorials. So it said hook this and menu. All right. So we got the resolution to 16 by 9. All right, whatever. We should be straight, right? This is a well-dressed woman in her late 30s. As the editor-in-chief of the Manhattan Weekly News, she tries to maintain an air of formality. Despite that, she wears the sense of humor on her sleeve. I believe you wanted to see me. All right. You must be here for the appointment. If I may, how long have you been a journalist for the Manhattan Weekly? 5 years. 2 years. 5 years. 5 years already. My word, I haven't heard of many journalists staying with a paper for more than 3. A rare breed indeed. You know, we always love when good folks stay with us longer. So I want to make you a role model for other reporters. And yes, that means a promotion is coming your way. Perfect. We're all for that. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about this promotion. Of course, you see, we used to be one of the biggest papers in Manhattan. To the newcomers with the fancy names started chipping away at our market. Those Bugles, Times, Journal, or whatever, they've got nothing. You'd be surprised to see even one accurate report out of 10 articles they publish. Why wouldn't they report news accurately? That's what we set out to do. Because readers change. Now they only care about scandals, inside stories, conspiracies, and such. That sounds like now. To get their attention, those newspapers would write anything. One day, I just know it, one day people will get sick of them and call them out. All right, let's go. Scandals or news is news. Scandals. We need to give our readers something big to win them back. Look, I've got a lead for a nice story, and I just know that you'll love it. All right, let's see what she's talking about. Right. Have you heard of Tunguska? Hopefully I'm saying that right. Or is it Tunguska? I don't know. Y'all let me know. What is it? Yes. Why, are you a walking encyclopedia? Very good. It's been almost a century since the Tunguska event happened, and we have almost forgotten about it. Besides some rumors about the Soviet government running a mining operation there in the 50s, but recently I heard that a lot of people were going back there. For what? Not just going back for fun. A friend of mine just quit his job at the bank last month and left. He said he went treasure hunting. Like you said, Tunguska is just a bunch of trees. What treasure can you find there? But he said some people bought back some weird medicines that can treat all sorts of problems and got filthy rich from selling them. Me too. So it's like snake oil, okay. But I think it's worth an investigation. If it's really snake oil, people should know about it at least. But if it's not, just imagine what a hit story this will be. We will be the first paper with the scoop. So you want me to go and find out what's going on? Precisely. We will start a month-long series report on this topic as soon as you get there. And for you, you young journalists, if you take this job, I'm promoting you to senior reporter right now. Let's go then. No, my friend told me that the environment of Tunguska does horrible things to a woman's anatomy, so it's very deadly for us. If I go there, I won't last a day. It's a job for men only. Besides, you know how to speak Russian, and I don't. So are you in or not? I should find somebody else? No, we're going. Let's talk about something else. Let's clear all of these, and then hopefully we'll get into it. It says, let's talk about the job. What about the job? What do I do? Simple, just head there and investigate. I need you to contact me by phone whenever you discover something new. Every time I get a worthy story from you, I'll wire some additional cash. Find out as much as you can. When you are done, come back or not. If you happen to enjoy living there, haha. Let's talk about something else. The USSR. What about it? I've been studying the USSR for almost a decade. Their politics, social structure, their art and architecture, the coexistence with the Eastern Orthodoxy, and so on. It's just fascinating to watch how a Marxist regime was built from the ground up with no prior experience or role models to follow. I'm not a communist, and nor am I qualified to judge anyone. So if you say I'm a fan, then I'm a fan of history. Can you tell me something interesting about their history? Well, let me think. I read that in East Russia, there was a brief period where a new denomination of Russian Orthodox, they took the original cross and removed the slanted bottom beam, believing that the pain endured by Christ was disparaged by having the foot rest on the cross. Let's talk about something else. That's relationships. Huh? Yes, I've been seeing a Russian gentleman named Natya. Natya? Not your business. Not your business? Okay. Let's talk about something else. I'm ready. Good. Once you cross the border, USSR, get to a car and go to a village and called Zernovskaya. When you get there, look for a man they call Razor. That's the information my friend gave me, but I can't count on it 100%. You have to improve and find your way around. Good luck. Oh, by the way, before you go, there are some supplies in my cabinet. Just take whatever you need. Remember to call me. Who's Razor? I don't know much about him besides that he's in charge, according to my friend. What you want to do is pretend to be some guy looking to get rich. So just work for him and look for opportunities to expand your reach. Interview as many people as you can, just like what you do every day. But remember, you will be undercover. So let go of all that journalism ethic bull and get your hands dirty. Now for the first story of the series, I have a specific scoop for you to work on. Where do we get something? What's the first scoop for me to investigate? It says, my banker friend named Brian once called me and mentioned a rumor he heard there was a man in Zernovskaya whose skin turned all blue. He said the locals locked him up, saying that he was no longer human. That was all he could tell me. I want you to find that blue man, learn more about him, and report back to me. Imagine the title of our first article: Mysterious Mutations in Deep Siberia. Instant sensation, so that's your first job. Good luck and have a wonderful trip. All right, that's it. It says, she assigned me an investigative job. I'm going to sneak into the USSR, something I've never imagined doing. My final destination is Tunguska, the place where the famous explosion event happened. The chief editor has a lead the story about the strange stuff being smuggled out of the region by treasure hunters like her friend who quit his lucrative banker job. Once I get there, I must find. Okay, so we got the list right here. Find Razor, investigate news stories, investigate the Blue Man. Those are notes. Oh, we got some skill points. Okay, here we go. So we got 7. Let's see. We're up to 40 on this. We got to get some crafting, right? We got to get some of that. Probably need medic. Let's go there. Then for this, I'm going to bump this explosive up. 2. Shotgun 1. Rifle. Explosive. And 1 in melee. Still got to be able to punch somebody if we need to. All right. So she said we got to get something out the cabinet, right? All right, we need to take all of that. What did we get here? We got some tuna. We got some bread. We got some rubles. Okay, that's the new word we're using. We got rubles and bandages. I tried to close it. All right, we out. You were given a week to prepare for departure. Pack your bags. Pan Am Flight 118 is boarding. It is en route to Beijing, China. You rode the bus from Beijing to Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia, where contact has been waiting for you. Contact attempted to smuggle you across the border, but you were caught by border patrol guards. You were offered a chance to surrender your money to get through, but you can also choose to fight them to keep their money. You know we keeping the... You know we fighting. We're going to get right into the action right now. I don't know if we have a weapon or not, but it says, all right, here we go. Press the RSB to sneak. Press menu to check your inventory, whichever weapon you prefer to get rid of the guards. All right. What is RSB? All right. So we got to check our menu. We got our weapon. We got our second. How do you use this? How do you use this? X is to use. Okay. Okay. So what are we going to do? Which one is the... All right. Here we go. Do we have a flashlight? All right, we're gonna clap that boy if he come over here. Bro. Well done. Loot the dead body. Must press the D-pad up. I need all of that. Okay. I think we need to go ahead and put that weapon out. Because I will clap this boy if need be. Can we get in there? Oh shit. That mother freezer started firing on us, didn't he? Oh shoot. Okay, hold on. Where is he at? How do you reload? I don't think that was the move. Stay out of sight. You can open the radio menu with the left button and equip the rock, then hold left trigger to throw the rocks. Oh, that's to distract them. Oh shoot, we got one right here. Okay, we got one. Bro. Okay. They wouldn't play with me. Told y'all to leave me alone, man. You got me out here clapping y'all left and right. Let's see. How do you reload? It says you got a gun. It says press B to button on the gun inventory. Or while in inventory closed, you can hold X to key down and switch ammo type. Let's see. Okay, that's reload. Got you. Oh shit. That noise be scaring you sometimes. Death from behind. Equip the crowbar in the sidearm. Press D-pad up. Hold the left trigger to attack. Okay. It says you can push the right analog stick all the way left to right to rotate the camera. Press D-pad up again to exit melee mode. Okay. Well, we're not doing that. But is there a guy over here or something? Who are we about to melee? I think we already killed him. Okay, what does it say? Equip the crowbar. Okay, we can get rid of that. An item has been added to your pockets. You can press combo D-pad plus RB to view. What? Inventory. All right, what do we have here? We got another pistol. Oh, we got a hat. Put that on. Is that, what does it say? A very common hat. Its side flaps protect the wearer's ears from frostbite, but not much else. We got these pistols. Are they the same? And arrange. Let's arrange it. Let's sort them out. Pick up one, use, split, rotate. Alright, let's do that. Can we put that there? Alright, we're in here, we got that. Yeah. Alright, so I think we did alright right there. Is there anything else around here that we can look at? You know, while we're out here and everything. See if there's anything in these crates. Press RB plus Y to sit down. For what? Did the campfire thing. Let's jump in the car and see if we can drive through. Are you ready to cross the border? Yeah. It says you took the context car and made your way to Zernskaya, a village on the outskirts of Tunguska. Okay, we made it in. We're in here. Zernskaya. What up, son? He said, spare a ruble for the infirm. What? Let's see what you got. You don't have nothing, man. See what he's talking about, though. Let's talk about Tunguska. It says, you'll get to know her. She's not just a place. She's alive, you know. Gotta treat her like a lady, or you'll get with the wrath of the zone. It says Razor. He's our chief of security. You'll find him near the campfire. All right. The Blue Man. Who? Artyom. He suddenly fell sick after coming back from the barn. We lock him up in the cellar in case he gives it to other people. Spare a ruble for the infirm. Nah, we out, bro. I'm giving you nothing. What I look like? What I look like? Just met you. All right, we gotta find the guy. He said he's by the campfire. Hey, what's up? What's going on? You don't have nothing either. Let's see. Razor. Let's talk about Razor. He's at the campfire. Take it easy. What about this Blue Man? I can't imagine how he's living right now in the dark cellar all by himself, just eating raw potatoes every day. What's going on? Let's see what they say about this. Guns check, ammo check, bread and sausage check, 5 issues of Playman check. I'm good to go. Seriously, though, you don't need a whole lot to survive here besides your balls. Wonderful. Okay, can we get in here? Let me in this giant. What we got here? We got an energy drink. Some locked doors can be broken. You can press Y to kick the door. However, the noise might draw enemy attention. Enemy? No enemy. Oh, no damn enemies. Hold on. Can we? Got more sports drink. Can we kick this other door down? Gasoline. Get that. All right, we got a little supplies there. Let's see what we got. This is a non-alcoholic carbonated drink recently developed in China, very popular in Russia, where Western soda pops are banned. It restores stamina. So can we equip that? Let's equip this. Nah, we don't want to discard it. Can we not carry it? Okay, I don't know how to do that. What is this? A notebook for recording. What's this? Headlamp. Can we put that on? A note. Left by the contact who helped you get to Tunguska. Press R&B or X button to read. All right, let's see. X, R&B. Bro, where do we have to put this at, though? Right trigger and A. Look for Razor and it says to get the job. Go to the cider for jobs. There are still some supplies left in the car trunk. When your business is done, return the car to me. Checkpoint 171. Make sure to bring with you at least 3 liters of gasoline for the trip. Yeah, we got that. Leave them in the trunk. Okay. Oh, let's go back to the vehicle real quick. That's our car, right? Where's our car at? He said there's some stuff in the trunk. Let's make sure we get that out. For these bums steal our stuff. All right, I need all of that. Then they said leave 3, right? Split. All right. Take. Put that in here. Said leave that in the car. Let me check his thing right here. See what we got here. Behold the riches. You'll get to know her. She's not. Okay, we already said that. You ain't got nothing new to say. Here we go again. I already met you? Why won't he take the damn vodka? There you go. Report to duty. That's not us. Workbench. I guess this is where we can craft some stuff. What do we get here? Some bread. We got some food. Pork. Soup. Is there a radio in here? Nothing. I think if we sleep there, then what, it'll save? We can save there? Hours to rest. Nah. We gotta do some other things first. We'll rest later. Let's go over this campfire. This is where the homies at. Campfire, you just walk past a campfire. Sitting by the campfire helps you convert eaten calories. Okay. We can grill? Let's grill. About to grill. What we got here? Let me show you how I do this. Right here. 1. Use. No, bro. I want to cook that. How do you grill? Oh, here we go. Ingredients. Let's see, craft. Temperature off. Let's go medium. Yo, what did we get there? How do you sit? Right button and Y. It says you have just walked past the campfire. Sitting by the campfire helps you convert eaten calories, green portion of the energy bar. Okay. You can also use a sleeping bag to sleep by the campfire for even more restoration. NPCs gathered around the campfire may talk about interesting things too. Just push RB plus Y to sit campfire and enjoy the show. That's not who we're looking for. Where's this razor dude at? He's at the campfire. Take it easy. Which one is he? Bro, are you the razor? Bro, if this ain't the campfire. Oh, there you are. Razor, what's up? What do you want? It says exclusion zone. I don't like it here, but at least I can drink all the vodka I want. Oh no, we need to holler for real quick. I need to ask you some questions. Before I worked for Dr. Cider, I used to wander around in the zone, planking at the lone ghouls for blood. I once ran into a bunker of some sort. The main gate was locked, but I saw weird writings on the outside of the wall. I can't take you anywhere right now. Bro, can I interview? I don't think this is a good idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. They call me Razor. I work for the doctor to make sure his guards operate smoothly. Guards? Why does he need guards? This is the exclusion zone. There's no law, no police, no government. This is the Wild West of Russia, and you say you don't need guards. What is the exclusion zone? Our military has cordoned off this area for decades due to hazardous chemical leaks. What do you want? I want to find work. You must be. It says, I'm new here in the zone. My friend told me you can help me finding some work and getting started with the business here. Oh, wow. Another Americo is trying to get himself killed. Listen, a lot of people know me in this world, and I'm not ready to get leeched off by all their friends. If you want to do some work, the doctor is the one to talk to. But before you do that, I have to make sure you're not just some fraud trying to waste his time. I got some rat problem at the old mill. So if you want to prove your value, you can clean it for me. All right, let's do it. Where's the old mill? Go to the east end of the village and follow the trail. All right. Rat problem. I like to talk about the rat problem you mentioned earlier. What about it? All right. Go see for yourself. We used the old mill as training ground, but recently some creatures infested the place, so I need you to get rid of them for me. Oh, if you don't have a weapon, there's a crowbar in the cellar next to me. You'll need it. What do you want? We're out. So I met Razor, who wasn't so much of a welcoming character. He told me to take care of a rat problem in the old mill to prove my value. If I want to take on some jobs for the doctor to get the old mill, I should, in his words, go to the east end of the village and follow the trail. I should also check out the cellar to see if there's any weapons I can use. All right, so what do you got? Take care of the rat problem. Investigate the blue man. Investigate the news stories. Okay. All right. Well, he said there's a crowbar in this thing. Bro. What is this? Stool sample? I'm taking it. Sorry, bro. It's kind of disgusting. All right. He said there's a crowbar somewhere. Well, we went in there already. So we got to go. He said the east old mill, follow a trail. But there's a cellar right here. You just picked up an ingredient used for serum crafting. You can harvest mutant body parts from killed mutants and herbs from plants scattered around the map. You still need to find a serum recipe before crafting one, though. Razor just gave you some directions. The zone is not new. York City, there are no street signs, no magical GPS markers. Listen carefully when folks give you directions or you'll get lost in the zone. You can always review the directions in your journal and rely on your compass to navigate. Press R, B, and A to view a local map. If you're really stuck, you're willing to spend some money, characters may offer paid fast travel guide service. Okay. R, B, and A. My car, Razor, Old Mill. Okay. Loot this crate. Oh, there's the crowbar. It says you just entered a dark interior. To see better, you can equip the flashlight in your headgear. This is RB plus. There we go. Hold RBX to show objects of interest. Huh. What's that? Switch. Let me get that. This is the blue man? Are you here to see me? Could you please spare me some food? Yeah, I got you. Here, brother. What you need? A piece of bread. Let's give him a piece of bread, man. What you think about that? Let's talk about the interview. It says, I'm Artyom. You probably should stay away from me because I'm infected. You should leave this ugly, deformed, dying man alone for his end. Dying. Why are you dying? A month ago, I was caught in the middle of visitation. I was working at the farm. When it came, it was so fast, and I didn't have time to find an underground shelter, so I ducked under the broken roof of the barn house, but it wasn't enough protection. I started to feel sick. It got worse each day, and my skin turned blue. What is visitation? It says a storm of some sort. Sometimes there's weird lightning, In a thunderstorm, you just see lightning and hear the thunder, right? But during a visitation, the lightning is blood red, and it shakes everything like babies rattle. When it comes, you need to hide right away. Where should I hide? Safest place is underground. If you can't find it, you can try hiding inside houses, but it still hurts you. If you're stuck in the wide open, you'll end up like me. I'm slowly turning into a ghoul. Let's talk about something else. Okay. Food. I got sick from the visitation. I'm dying. They locked me up for quarantine, but that stingy old man only gave me a pile of potatoes. I don't have much longer to live. I really want to taste some real food before I die. If you can, bring me a lavish and roasted raven. I'd be content. Lavish and roasted raven. This doesn't sound familiar to me. How do I cook them? First, you'll need to get the recipe. He sells a Ghoul Hunter's guide to the zone, and he has a recipe written in it. The lavish is made of flour, or is it lavash? Lavash is made of flour, and you can find at the old mill. I remember there's some ravens flying around the mill house too, so you can hunt for the meat while you're there. You can cook both. All right, bro. Be patient. Wait for them to fly towards you, and then shoot. If you don't want to waste ammo, you can just use training rounds. All right, huh? Day 2, I met Razor, who wasn't so much. There's a man locked up in the basement of the village. His name was Artyom. His skin is a strange blue hue, and his eyes glowed in the dark. I wonder what happened to him. I learned about the visitation from him, and it was like a malicious thunderstorm which can cause you to mutate. All right, so we got to cook. We have to call her somehow, take care of the rat problem, and then investigate. So let's... Bro, you want the light on or what? What you want? Let me close your door, bro. Okay, let's go ahead out. See if we can find this damn... It said RBA. So we need to go up to this road and then take a right. How do we turn that thing off? Behold, the richest American nets. trade. Bro, you ain't got nothing. I'm out. You just found a melee weapon to attack. Push either the right trigger or left to strike. Don't we probably need to... There we go. Distortions. Be careful. You have come across this distortion. Some of them may be invisible. Listen for the deep humming sound they make. You can open the radio menu with the left button to equip a rock to help you detect it. Hold the left trigger to decide how far to throw the rock and release. Alright, let's go left. Get a rock. Oh, there we go. It's right there. This is like Stalker. Oh, shit. Bruh, don't do that. So I don't think we can go there. We're gonna go around it. Nah, I'm gonna go. Where are we at? It says radio. How do you use the radio? I don't know how to use the radio. Oh shit, we got some blue people. Get your ass out of here, boy. Taking a lot of rounds, bro. This is an old windmill for villagers to process their crops. Yeah, let's go. All right, we see that. We see that. We see that. It's a mutant. It was a mutant. He gone now. I think we need to chill with this. Let's just start beating some ass. The old-fashioned way. I thought when he said there were some rats over here, there were some actual rats. Oh, damn werewolves and shit. R, B, and Y. How do we start the campfire, though? Okay, hold on. We gotta. I seen that crow. Or raven. Alright, here we go. What just happened? I killed the wolves in the old mill. It's time to report back to Razor so I can be introduced to the doctor. After all the blood and sweat, I should eat something and find a bed to sleep in. Yeah, we definitely need to do that. So let's eat this. I want to use that. And then let's see. Take that. Uh-oh. Here we go. Where'd that damn bird go? I think we gotta wait till it turns red, right? We got one. Not sure how many we need though. Required ghost barley 4 C's. Wait, do we have that? I don't think we got any of that, right? Attention, you just dropped an item on the ground. Nah, we need that back. What is this? Okay, we got seeds. Oh, we don't have enough. We only have 3. I'm gonna go over here and check these where is it? We want to shoot another bird if we can. I want to go and check these gravestones. Oh, we got enough now. Okay, we can go in here and do whatever they want us to do. Yeah, let's see what this does. Premium Gansing root, no. Aha, we got flour. That's one of the, that's one of the items for the recipe. Oh shoot. We got some more. Give me that. We need to get something to eat. Then get something to sleep. Go to sleep. No, sir. Payphone. You come across a payphone. Where's it at? Right here? Let's call the girl up. Hello, operator. May I direct your call? Call Mary. So I'd like to place an international collect to call to New York. We don't offer call party collection. You must pay 100 rubles. All right. Let's let her know what's up. This is Editor McCarthy speaking. Here we go. Really? Wow, must have really sucked for him to go through this whatever disease. Sounds like we're going to have a lot of juicy stories to tell. Well done. You should definitely find out more about this visitation. Well, for my next article, I plan to write about how those mystery medicines are made. I think they call it the serum. So I want you to make one yourself and then report back to me. All right. Oh, I thought I'd never hear from you. How's it over there? It's excited. It's news story. I have some news to submit. All right, let's hear it. Thank you. I'll rewire the cash immediately. Keep up the good work. That's what's up. All right, let's go Tunguska. Let's see. It's excited. Good. Let me know if you find anything. My accountant is ready to pay. All right, we out. We need to go lay down. Let's go upstairs first. Who are you? Oh, it's the doc. Hey there. What can I do for you? Let's talk about the interview. I'm Dr. Miyakolev, or doctor. If you want, I was trained as a doctor, but I'm more of a businessman. As such, I hate adventures. Now, adventure and risk taking are totally different things. I take risks, which is why I'm here in this God-forsaken place. My son, on the other hand, is completely the opposite. Your son? He lives in Kiev. He wanted to come here with me, but I didn't let him. He's a man of hot-headed adventures, and he'll get himself killed here. Oh, I wouldn't count on that. He's kind of pushy sometimes, and all he thinks about is how to sell you things. After all, he owns a little thrift store in Kiev. They say it can't complete your shopping list. Nobody in Kiev can. Haha. Oh, he loves chicken legs. Always has to have one to chomp on. Don't think you want to shake his greasy hands. All right, let's talk about something else. The fellow in the cellar, I don't know why he's even there. He had a lucrative job back home. That's the bank guy. A civil engineer, worked on Moscow's public transportation. I heard, why bother coming to the godforsaken place? Well, now he learned his lesson, but too late. Damn, boy. You got messed up. Let's talk about the locker. What about them? Sure, here's the key to one of the lockers on your left. If you lose the key, just come to me and I'll replace it for you. I guess that's our extra storage, huh? Treatment. Well, of course, I'm a doctor after all. I can patch up your holes and get rid of your radiation. I can fix poisoning, though. Nobody can, so it will be 250 rubles. Yes. Good. Now lower your breeches and I'll make you feel a lot better. What you about to do? All right, here we go. Well, what do I know? I'm here to run a vodka plus alcohol business. Besides that, I'm also the rookie trainer, so a lot of them do come back from time to time to tell me the stories. If they can come back in one piece, that is. All right. What interesting stories have you heard? Sasha just came back to collect some wire transfer the other day. He said he met a guy whose mother lived in Tunguska as a child, so his mother once told him that before she left home for marriage in her 20s, she saw big army trucks going in and out of Tunguska. That was in 1950s, I guess. The trucks were carrying men dressed in gas masks. A big baggy suits. Guess what she did? She asked very kindly, if you know what I mean, for a spare gas mask for her, and her fiance farted. Cool. Let's talk about demand. I can always use some ammo and grenades, but I also pay good money for serum since I've got a lot of clients looking for those. Who are the clients? Haha. All right. How do we get the serum recipe though? Hey there. Oh, let's see. Yeah, trade. We got trade. Yes, sir. Here we go. We need this. Ghoul Hunter guide to the zone. Let me get that. I need to buy that. And then, doesn't he have a recipe? We need a sleeping bag. Give me that. Okay. And for God's sake, we can get the shotgun. Give me that. Bro, that's a lot of money. We don't got that much bread, bro. We got to put something back. How much is a sleeping bag? Put that back. Oh, shoot. Hold on, bro. Oh, maybe I'll trade you one of these guns. Yeah, let's do that. Trade you 2 of these joints. 3 of them. Let's go. 294. Then where's that little... That's scrap metal. Where's the recipe at? Tactical vest. We don't got no bread for that. What's this? Popeye spinach. What's this? Bottle of water. Pure alcohol. 12 gauge buckshot. Sleeping bag. See how much this costs. 900. Nah, sir. Left trigger or D. Okay. We're done. Let me trade this gun, bro. Let's see. Then what else I'm gonna trade them? That's it. You want some vodka? Let's see if that loves trade. Let's see. Damn. Give me my stuff back. All right, I'll come back and get this later. Stash ingredients. So we got to come back here. RB and A. Let's see. RB, A. Yeah, we got to come back here to get our ingredients when we got to cook. But it's time for us to go to sleep, bro. We got to. I'll kick this door in too. That door's strong. All right. Can we sleep here? No. Damn, we can't sleep nowhere. We gotta find a place to sleep. All right, we're gonna find a spot to sleep, and then we'll call it an episode. RBNX. What are you doing? I said come in, don't stand there. Let's see, talk about the serum. Everybody's trying to figure out how to make serum. I have a friend who just joined the Legionnaires. He said they know how to make a serum that will instantly heal your wounds. Good for them. Can't imagine how he's living now. By the camp. Hanging out right outside the cellar. Alright, bro. Let me find a bed in here. That's what I need. I need a bed, bro. What's the bed situation looking like? Haha, there we go. Remember to eat before resting. Consume food, calorie 0. All right, wait, hold on. We got to eat something? Oh, we're too full, so we can sleep now. Let's sleep. All right, this is where we're going to go ahead and stop. So we're going to go ahead and push this rest button. And then when we get back, we'll be continuing on this mission. If you guys did like this content, please hit the like, subscribe, share the video. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and see how far we can get into this. Seems like it's a pretty good game. Nice little survival tactics, top down. It's like playing Stalker, but I guess from a bird's eye view. So guys, leave me a comment down below if you have any other games you'd like to see me play. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.